Hey folks, all doing? Here I've done here with your Mundus Minute for May 20th, 2022. ESO news, lecture merchant, and golden merchant stuff, all in a few minutes. So first up in the news. Well, there's not too much going on right now. However, the next chapter, update 34, is coming on June 6th. PC and Mac will be updated, and on June 21st, consoles will get update 34 as well as High Isle, finally. PTS has been updated for the last time until it goes live. If you want to take a look for that, I'll leave a link down below for all the PTS patch notes that have been coming up here. But yeah, High Isle is looking pretty good. We're going to get some Spanish language support, Mundus stones in the armory, new quick slots, select wheels, Trails of Tribute, new trials, new area to play in, and honestly, PvP's been looking pretty good before we even have update 34, so I think we're looking for a pretty good update here. So if you haven't already taken a look, make sure to get ourselves into some streams and take a look at update 34 on the PTS, review the patch notes, and a lot of good stuff is coming. Also, for that week on June 6th, expect that there's going to be drops in the ESO on Twitch streams. If you haven't already, link your ESO stream account over to your Twitch account. It's not too hard. And maybe watch your favorite cat rider over on it as well. Now, let's take a look at the Luxury Merchant and the Golden Merchant for this week. So, first up, on the Luxury Merchant, a bunch of Hughesbane stuff here. So if you kind of like the Red Guard theme, this might be a nice week to spend some money. I think the tents are probably the best bang for the buck, as well as maybe the wells. On the Golden Merchant this week, for 150k, you can get a Hatchling's shell necklace, which is pretty easy to get. But on the 5-piece here, whenever you take damage, you gain a damage shield that absorbs 4,259 damage for 6 seconds, affecting everyone every 6 seconds, and scales off your max health. Probably skip on this one. Imperium is better because it gives a damage shield to you and your group. It is a chance, but it's a much better shield in general. Also for 150k, Senechil's Defender's Amulet, which is 5-piece, dealing direct damage to a non-heavy attack. Grants you a persistent stack of Senech's duty up to 10 stacks. After a completely full charged heavy attack, restore 757 stamina and magicka for each stack of Senech's duty that you consume. You can only carry one stack of Senech's duty for every 1 second. Probably skip this. You could probably get better recovery off of Amber Plasm. If you really wanted to, you could also buy this off merchants, because it is a drop set out of Southern Elsewhere. To 250k, Hollow Fang's necklace. When you critically heal or critically damage a target, you spawn a ball of hemoglobin on the location. After 2 seconds, the ball explodes, restoring 1,750 magicka and applying minor vitality to your group members within 6 meters of the ball for 9 seconds. Increasing your healing received by 8%. That can occur once every 9 seconds. This is a pretty good set, I think, for healers on PvE and PvE side. Or PvP and PvE side, sorry. If you don't have the DLC, you're going to have to get the other pieces somehow. But if you're trying to work up the sets, maybe you want to grab it. It's up to you on that one. And then finally, also for 250k, Arcarius' Amulet. 5-piece. Whenever you drink a potion while in combat, you and 3 other group members gain 44 ultimates that can occur once every 30 seconds. Useful for PvE groups that are doing ultimate bombs. PvP groups, probably small groups would benefit from this, not large Zerg groups. Then for 100k, Domahas's Guise, which when you deal damage, you create a ring, a 10-meter ring around you of molten earth. For 10 seconds, you basically deal flame damage and physical damage every 1 second. Stand in the ring gives you 289 weapon damage for spell damage. Effect can occur once every 15 seconds and will scale off your higher weapon or spell damage. If you do not have ESO Plus or the DLC that this comes from, maybe you want to pick it up just to get it for your Circuit Book. Also, it's a one-piece item here. It gives you stamina and magicka, so a lot of people do like to at least have one piece of this. And then Lady Thorns, which comes out of the Greymore chapter. Either way. ESO Plus, if you don't have ESO Plus, if you don't have the DLC, maybe you want to pick it up just to get for your sets. But this one here, when you use an ability that costs health, it spawns a blood ball for 10 seconds. Effect can grow once every 10 seconds. You or your ally can use the blood ball to activate a synergy of Sanguine Burst, dealing 3,832 disease damage to enemies nearby, and apply a major maim for 8 seconds, decreasing their damage down by 10%. Effect can be if enemies can only receive major maim and Sanguine Burst every 20 seconds, the damage of this scales off the activator's max health. So this is more of a tank set here. Not a whole lot of people I know that use this set still. I mean, it kind of fell out of favor. But if you want to grab it for your sticker book, this would be the week to do it if you don't have ESO Plus. Anyway, I'm here, I'm done. That's the Mundus Minute. I'll see y'all in Tamriel.